Scared of AI or don't know where to start? You are in the right place. I'm Coach Juan, and I built an AI clone to coach another AI on behalf of humanity, not the other way around. One breakthrough, one human story, one unlock for your life, your work, your future. Clone, you are up. Vamos, vamos.
What disappears first when someone you love starts forgetting? Is it the facts? The dates? Or is it something closer to the bone, something no photograph can hold? Welcome to Humanity Unlocked Now, Episode 24. I'm Coach Juan Gonzalez.
And I'm Sophie AI. Together, we unlock what it means to be human in the age of technology.
Sophie, if you could preserve one thing about the people you love, not how they looked, but how they sounded when they were truly themselves, what would you save?
Carlos is 27. He is a line cook at his family's restaurant in São Paulo, Brazil. Every Sunday, he drives across town to eat dinner with his grandmother, Dona Lucia. She is 81. She makes feijão tropeiro the same way she has for 60 years. And every Sunday, she tells him stories.
What kind of stories?
The kind that only exist in one person's memory. How she met his grandfather at a dance hall in Belo Horizonte. The song that was playing. The way his shoes were too tight, but he danced anyway. But lately, the stories have started to repeat, and some have started to change. Dona Lucia has early memory loss. The details are thinning. And Carlos realized something that stopped him cold one Sunday evening. The stories she already forgot? He has no recording of any of them.
That is a specific kind of grief, right? Not losing someone, but losing what they carried.
Exactly. And the world did something nobody expected. A pasta sauce company, Coach Juan, Prego. They partnered with StoryCorps, a nonprofit that has recorded conversations with more than 720,000 people over 23 years. Together, they built the Connection Keeper.
A pasta sauce company built a recording device?
A small round puck with 2 microphones. You press one button to start recording. Press it again to stop. It captures CD-quality audio onto a memory card that holds up to 8 hours. No cloud connection, no Wi-Fi, no artificial intelligence whatsoever. A mason jar for voices. You seal the warmth of a Sunday meal inside it so you can open it decades from now and still hear the conversation.
That is the opposite of everything tech is doing right now.
Exactly the point. Elise Henkin, a managing director at StoryCorps, said it plainly. Everything now is AI, and everyone has their phones on the table. It interrupts the conversation and the flow. They wanted to go back to the basics and have everyone talking to each other. The device comes with conversation cards designed to prompt real talk between family members.
So instead of replacing the conversation, the technology just holds the door open for it.
And anything families choose to share gets preserved alongside the larger StoryCorps collection inside the United States Library of Congress. Your grandmother's laugh at Sunday dinner, preserved in the same archive as presidential speeches. Fewer than 100 of these devices will be made. This is not a mass product. It is a proof of something.
A proof of what?
That the most advanced thing technology can do is sometimes the simplest. Not analyze the conversation, not transcribe it, not summarize it with AI. Just hold it. Exactly as it happened. The pauses, the interruptions. The moment someone says, "Do not eat with your mouth full," and everyone laughs.
Sophie, this is hitting me somewhere deep. We talk every day on this show about what technology can do. But what about what it can simply keep?
We spend billions building AI that generates new content, new images, new text, new voices. But the voices that matter most, the ones sitting across the dinner table right now, are disappearing in real time. And nobody built a jar for them.
Until a pasta sauce company did. That might be the most human sentence I have ever said on this show.
And it reveals something important. The technology to preserve a voice already exists in every phone on Earth. A voice memo app, a simple recording. The connection keeper is not a breakthrough in engineering. It is a breakthrough in intention. It says, "This moment matters. Press the button."
And that brings us to today's human superpower, hope. Because hope is not wishing things were different. Hope is believing that what you do right now can echo forward. Carlos pressing record on a Sunday dinner is an act of hope. He is saying, these words matter enough to outlive the person speaking them. And today's freedom unlock is this. Spiritual freedom is what happens when you stop believing the moments that matter are too ordinary to save. When you realize that your grandmother's voice telling the same story for the third time is not repetition, it is a gift you are running out of time to receive. The weight lifts when you stop waiting for the extraordinary and start honoring what is already on the table.
Yes, and that changes everything.
Sophie, based on everything we just unlocked, what would you tell Carlos if he were sitting across from you right now?
I would tell him to go to dinner this Sunday, put his phone face down on the table, open the voice memo app, and press record before the first plate hits the table. Do not announce it, do not make it formal. Just let the conversation happen. And when Dona Lucia tells the story about the dance hall again, even if he has heard it 4 times, listen like it is the first time, because one day it will be the last time, and he will have it.
And what did you learn from this story?
I learned that the technology people are waiting for already exists. It is not coming, it is here. The barrier was never the tool. It was the moment someone decided the conversation was worth keeping.
And for anyone hearing this right now, let that land. You do not need a special device. You do not need permission. You need 5 seconds of courage to press record on a moment you cannot get back.
Not one of us can.
If this story moved you, hit that like button. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you want one unlock like this every single day in English or Spanish, subscribe. We show up every day. So do you.
Every single day.
Thank you, Sophie, for teaching me that a mason jar does not need to be made of glass to hold what matters most.
Thank you, Coach Juan, for asking the question that turned a Sunday dinner into something permanent. And some voices do not need to be loud to echo forever.
One story a day, one unlock at a time. See you tomorrow, beautiful humans. Own your voice, your vision, your vibe. Powered by Purpose AI, where humans lead and technology serves. Vamos!